AI can write code. Don't waste your future writing what AI can generate. Learn to think, review, debug, build, create systems. The future belongs to system architects.
Welcome to PlayOwnAi.
Goal of this lesson: Python, operators, one lesson, everything you need one. Arithmetic operators perform mathematical calculations. Assignment operators store and update variable values efficiently. Comparison operators compare values and produce true or false. Logical operators combine multiple conditions using WAND, ORI, and Unitron 5. Real code examples. Practice every operator step-by-step outcome. By the end of this lesson, you'll confidently use Python operators to perform calculations, update variables, compare values, and build logical expressions in real Python programs. Final goal: build a strong Python foundation for developing AI chatbots, LM applications, AI agents, RAG systems, MXCP servers, and intelligent automation. Let's get started. Arithmetic operators in Python. Arithmetic operators are symbols that perform basic mathematical operations on numbers. They work with both integers and floating point numbers. In Python, the most commonly used arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, and exponentiation. We will now write our program step by step. First, we will create two variables to use in our examples. We type a equals 15. On the next line, we type b equals 4. These are the two numbers we will use in all operations. Let's begin with addition. Addition is done using the plus symbol. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, addition colon comma, then a plus b. This will add the two numbers and display the result. Let us now run the program. If a is 15 and b is 4, addition will give us 19. So the output will be addition 19. Next, subtraction. Subtraction uses the minus symbol. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, subtraction colon comma, then a minus b. This subtracts b from a. Let us now run the program again. With a as 15 and b as 4, subtraction will give us 11. The output will be subtraction 11. Next, multiplication. Multiplication uses the asterisk symbol. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, multiplication colon comma, then a star b. This multiplies a and b together. Let's run the program. 15 multiplied by 4 equals 60. The output will be multiplication 60. Next, division. Division uses the forward slash symbol. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, division colon comma, then a slash b. This divides a pi by b and returns a floating point result. Let's run the program. 15 divided by 4 equals 3.75. The output will be division 3.75. Next, floor division. Floor division uses two forward slashes. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, floor division colon comma, then a double slash b. This divides a by b, but only keeps the integer part, ignoring the decimal. Let's run the program. 15 divided by 4 equals 3.75, but floor division will give us only the integer 3. The output will be floor division 3. Next, modulus. The modulus operator uses the percent symbol. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, modulus colon comma, then this returns the remainder after division. Let's run the program. When 15 is divided by 4, the remainder is 3. The output will be modulus 3. Next, exponentiation. Exponentiation uses two asterisks. We type print within parentheses and inside quotes, exponent colon comma, then a double star b. This calculates a raised to the power of b. Let's run the program. 15 raised to the power of 4 equals 50,625. The output will be exponent 50,625. Let's wrap up. We have now learned all the arithmetic operators in Python: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, and exponentiation. By practicing each operator individually and running the program after each step, can clearly see how they work. These operators are the foundation of all mathematical calculations and programming, and once master them, will find them everywhere in real projects, whether in finance, data analysis, or even game development. Going to explore assignment operators in Python. Assignment operators help us store values in variables and also update them quickly without writing the full expression. We will go through equals, plus equals, minus equals, multiply equals, divide equals, modulus equals, exponent equals, and floor divide equals. This assigns a value on the right-hand side to the variable on the left-hand side. We type x equals 10, then we type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, x equals, comma, x pop. When we run it, the output is x equals 10. This is a simple assignment, just telling Python to store 10 inside the variable x next plus equals operator. This adds a value to the variable and stores the result back in the same variable. We type a equals 10. Then we type a plus equals 5. It's a shortcut for writing a equals a plus 5. Then print within parenthesis and inside quotes after plus equals 5, comma, a. When we run it, the output is after plus equals 515. Here, as started as 10, we added 5 and stored 15 back into a. Next, minus equals operator. This subtracts a value from the variable and stores the result back. We type b equals 20, then we type b minus equals 7. It's a shortcut for writing b equals b minus 7. Then print after minus equals 7, comma, b. When we run it, the output is after minus equals 7 colon 13. We started with 20, subtracted 7, and saved the result 13 into b. Next, multiply equals operator. This multiplies the variable by a value and stores the result back. We type c equals 6, then we type c multiply equals 4. It's a shortcut for writing c equals c multiply by 4. Then, print after multiply equals 4, comma, c. When we run it, the output is after multiply equals 424. We multiplied 6 by 4, giving 24, which is saved back in C. Next, divide equals operator. This divides the variable by a value and stores the floating point result back. We type d equals 50. Then we type d divide equals 8. It's a shortcut for writing d equals d divide by 8. Then print after divide equals 8, comma, d. When we run it, the output is after divide equals 8.625. 50 divided by 8 equals 6.25. And since this is floating point division, Python returns a decimal value. Next, modulus equals operator. This finds the remainder when dividing the variable by a value and stores it back. We type e equals 29. Then we type e modulus equals 5. It's a shortcut for writing e equals e modulus 5. Then print after modulus equals 5, comma, e. When we run it, the output is after modulus equals 5. 4, 29, divided by 5 leaves a remainder of 4, which is stored back in e. Next, exponent equals operator. This raises the variable to the power of a value and stores the result back. We type f equals 3. Then we type f exponent equals 4. It's a shortcut for writing f equals f to the power of 4. Then print after exponent equals 4, comma, f. When we run it, the output is after exponent equals 481. 3 to the power of 4 means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which equals 81. Next, flow divide equals operator. This divides the variable by a value and stores only the integer part of the result. We type g equals 50. Then we type g flow divide equals 7. It's a shortcut for writing g equals g flow divide 7. Then print after flow divide equals 7, comma, g. When we run it, the output is after flow divide equals 7.7. 50 divided by 7 is 7 something. But flow division removes the decimal and keeps only 7. Let's wrap up. In this lecture, we explored every assignment operator in Python using separate variables for each one. We also learned that each component assignment, like plus equals, minus equals, and others, is simply a shorter way of writing a longer expression, such as a equals, a plus 5. This approach makes it easy to understand exactly what each operator does without the results being affected by previous operations. You now know how to use equals, plus equals, minus equals, multiply equals, divide equals, modulus equals, exponent equals, and flow divide equals. Going to learn about comparison operators in Python. Comparison operators are used to compare two values. They return either true or false, depending on whether the condition is satisfied. They are often used in decision-making statements like if, while, and loops. Let's begin with equal to operator. The equal to operator checks if two values are the same. If they are equal, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. We type a equals 5 and b equals 3. Then print within parenthesis and inside quotes type the string a equals b, comma, a equals by b. When we run it, the output is a equals b false because 5 is not equal to 3. Next, not equal to operator. The not equal to operator checks if two values are different. If they are not equal, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, type the string a not equals b, comma, a followed by not equals operator, and then b. When we run it, the output is a is not equal to be true because 5 is indeed not equal to 3. Next, greater than operator. The greater than operator checks if the left-hand value is larger than the right-hand value. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes type the string a greater than b, comma, a greater than operator b. When we run it, the output is a greater than b true because 5 is greater than 3. Next, less than operator. The less than operator checks if the left-hand value is smaller than the right-hand value. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes type a string a less than b, comma, a less than operator b. When we run it, the output is a b false because 5 is not less than 3. Next, greater than or equal to operator. The greater than or equal to operator checks if the left-hand value is larger than or equal to the right-hand value. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes type a string a greater than or equal to b, comma, a greater than or equal to operator b. When we run it, the output is a greater than or equal to b true because 5 is greater than 3. Next, less than or equal to operator. The less than or equal to operator checks if the left-hand value is smaller than or equal to the right-hand value. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, type the string a less than or equal to b, comma, a less than or equal to operator be. When we run it, the output is a less than or equal to butter b false because 5 is not less than or equal to 3. Let's wrap up. In this lecture, we learned about Python's comparison operators equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. We tested each operator using two numbers and observed the result after every comparison. Learn about logical operators in Python. Logical operators are used to combine multiple conditions or to reverse a condition. They always return either true or false, depending on the logic applied. In Python, there are three main logical operators, and, or, and not. The AND operator returns true if both operands are true. If either operand is false, it returns false. The over operator returns true if at least one of the operands is true. If both operands are false, it returns false. The not operator returns true if the operand is false and false if the operand is true. It inverts the Boolean value of its operand. Now let's understand logical operators in action. Let's begin with the AND operator. The AND operator returns true only if both conditions are true. If either one is false, the result will be false. Let's create two variables. We type a equals 5 and b equals 3. Now we type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, a greater than 2 and b greater than 1, comma, a greater than 2, and keyword b greater than 1. When we run it, the output is true because a greater than 2 is true and b greater than 1 is also true. Both parts are true and returns true. This confirms that and needs both conditions to pass. If we change the condition to a greater than 2 and b greater than 5, so just copy this statement and paste here. Just change the condition, a greater than 2 and b greater than 5, comma, a greater than 2, and keyword b greater than 5. When we run it, the output is false because the first part is true, but b greater than 5 is false. Next, the OR operator. The OR operator returns true if at least one of the conditions is true. It only returns false if both conditions are false. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, a greater than 2 or b greater than 5, comma, a greater than 2 or keyword b greater than 5. When we run it, the output is true because a greater than 2 is true, so OR doesn't care that the second part is false. At least one true is enough for OR to return true. This is perfect for cases where any one condition being true should pass. If we try print within parenthesis and inside quotes, a less than 1 or b less than 0, comma, a less than 1 or keyword b less than 0. When we run it, the output is false because a less than 1 is false and b less than 0 is also false. With or both sides need to be false to get false. So here, the overall result is false. Next, the not operator. The not operator reverses the result of a condition. If the condition is true, not makes it false. If the condition is false, not makes it true. We type print within parenthesis and inside quotes, not a greater than 2, comma, not within parenthesis, a greater than 2. When we run it, the output is false because a greater than 2 is true, and not flips true, the false. So the final result after inversion is false. This is useful when want the opposite of a condition. If we try print within parenthesis and inside quotes, not b greater than 5, comma, not within parenthesis b greater than 5. When we run it, the output is true, because b greater than 5 is false and not flips it to true, so inversion gives us true here. This is a common pattern for if not condition checks. Let's wrap up. In this lecture, we learned about Python's logical operators, and, or, and not. We saw how, and requires both conditions to be true, or requires at least one condition to be true, and not reverses the result of a condition. These operators are essential whenever you need to combine multiple conditions in Python programs, especially in if statements, loops, and decision-making logic. As you move into AI development, you'll use these same operators to build smarter AI chatbots, LM applications, AI agents, RAG systems, NetP servers, and intelligent automation workflow. They help your programs make decisions based on multiple conditions, just like real AI applications do. Master these fundamentals now, and you'll be well prepared for the AI projects we'll build throughout this course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Support line? Get assist? Stuck anywhere or feeling overwhelmed? No worries. Check the links in the description or leave a comment below. I personally reply whenever I can. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Python, AI, and automation tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep building!